Excellencies, thank you very much for your thoughts and recommendations on our global challenges and our bilateral cooperation. Your perspectives are very important to us. Let me reassure you that we will remain very sensitive to your concern in international forums. We would also like to shape our bilateral cooperation in accordance with your needs and priorities. Let me share my thoughts with you on few global issues and propose a few initiatives for our cooperation. Climate change is clearly a pressing concern for all. Combating it is India's national priority. We make this choice with the natural instinct of our heritage and culture. But we also do this in our enlightened self-interest and with a commitment to the future of our planet. That is why we have set a target of additional capacity of 175 gigawatt of renewable energy by 2022. National action will succeed only through a strong international partnership as much as we speak to goals and emission reduction. We should focus equally on access to affordable technology and adequate finance that makes transition to clean energy natural and easy. Otherwise, experience shows that targets will remain difficult dreams. We must equally seek a global commitment to support adaptation to the growing impact of climate change on our lives and economy. India will work with you and others for a comprehensive, balanced and fair outcome at COP21 in Paris. Your interest will have the strength of our voice. Excellencies, as I mentioned in my opening remarks, reform of the UN Security Council is in global interest and vital for a more inclusive and equitable world. As I said before, we should quickly adopt the draft presented by the President of the General Assembly at the negotiating text and conclude negotiation during the 17th session of the General Assembly. Excellencies, as I said, you are large ocean states. We look forward to working with you to realize the full potential of our oceans in a sustainable manner. We would be pleased to establish an institute for sustainable coastal and ocean research in the region and a network of marine biology research stations in various island nations. We could begin immediately with research collaboration and capacity building with the institutions in India. We also propose to hold an international conference on ocean economy and Pacific Island countries in New Delhi in 2016. We will be delighted to host officials and independent experts of all 14 Pacific Island countries. Indian Navy has provided direct support and capacity building to island states in Indian Ocean, especially for coastal surveillance and hydrographic surveys. This has helped them get a better understanding of their maritime zone and strengthen security of their EEZs. We would be prepared to extend this assistance to our Pacific Island partners. We also look forward to goodwill visits by Indian Navy to Pacific India Islands. The ships could also extend support in areas like healthcare through medical camps on the islands. Not only is our future closely linked to space and oceans, but also there is a close relationship between the two. Space assets and technology can help us in inventory of land and water resources, fish zoning, forest resources management, coastal and ocean studies, weather and climate change, and disaster management support. We can assist in establishing a space technology application center in any one of the Pacific Island countries for the entire region and enhance our support for training in space applications, including through customized courses. Fiji's support was invaluable for our Mars mission. We hope to continue receiving support from Pacific Island for telemetry, tracking, and command for our missions in the future. We are all increasingly vulnerable to natural disaster, but we can reduce their human impact. India will be pleased to create capacity in island states to deal with natural disasters, including through human resources development and application of space technology for early warning system and incident response. Human resource development has been a key area of cooperation. There is no other form of cooperation that is as effective in building a nation's future. For the Indian technical and economic cooperation training program, Fiji will have 110 slots, and the number of slots for the other 13 countries will be doubled from 119 to 238. In addition, we will offer 2 scholarships for college education in India to each of the 13 countries that do not receive them yet, while continuing with the 33 scholarships presently offered to Fiji. We will expand our training courses for Pacific Island diplomats and in addition offer a 2-week business management course at a global renowned Indian Institute of Management in Bangalore. During the last 3 years, India has trained 43 rural women from 8 island countries as solar engineers. We now commit to train 70 women solar engineers and to provide solar electrification to 2,800 houses, 200 houses in each Pacific Island country. This will save kerosene worth about $1 million and provide livelihood to women. I am pleased to announce that we will establish at least one information technology laboratory in each Pacific Island country. This will not only improve local IT infrastructure, it will enable us to fulfill our commitment to provide telemedicine and teleeducation to the people. We are prepared to do more to strengthen our trade in addition to the FIPIC trade office in New Delhi. We can support the development of micro, small and medium enterprise and will extend support for purchase of machinery for coconut processing and enhancing rice and sugarcane yields. We will also improve market access for small islands developing states. We will focus on developing capacity for health services in your countries. Supply of generic drugs from India is presently routed through third countries and they are therefore very expensive. We are ready to set up pharmaceutical manufacturing plant and distribution center in the Pacific Island region and are pleased to offer a line of credit for this project. Human bonds are the strongest foundation for enduring relations between nations. Last year, we had announced electronic visa for Pacific Island countries. I am pleased to announce that we have decided to provide gratis visa to the nationals of Pacific Island countries. Prasar Bharati, India's national broadcaster, is happy to give television and radio program on culture, entertainment, news, education, etc. in English and Hindi to your countries. Prasar Bharati also proposes to organize a specialized training program over the next few months for broadcasters from the Pacific Islands countries. We will also support creation of India centers through e-libraries and supply books to libraries at universities in your countries. Excellency, in the short time together, we have made concrete progress. Together, we are highlighting the value of relationship based on goodwill, respect, and concern for each other. This partnership demonstrates that geography is no barrier to productive partnership of convergent interests and shared challenges. This partnership will be of great relevance to all of us in the 21st century. Your support to this partnership means a lot to India. We see this as a partnership of equals, driven by similar aspirations, in which we will all be more successful by being together. It seems from our belief in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is one, and from the conviction that in sharing what we have, we enrich each other and make this world a better place. It is a great honor to have you with us. I hope you have had an enjoyable visit to India. We hope that this will inspire you to visit us more often. Thank you. May I now request you all to the cultural program and banquet outside. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.